All right. The monkeys had such a time last year with the year of the water tiger for many reasons. So it wasn't unusual for you to have a disruptive year. If you have been with me for a while, and I talked about this, every year, I'll kind of relate some things that are happening to me, so you'll kind of know. But I even said this is going to be a trying year for me. Why? Because I had the clash animal to the year. And so how do you relieve a clash animal to the year? You can move your house. You could move your business. That would have been one of the best ways to get less, not saying eliminating, less problems from the year, because the monkey was the year breaker. More about that when we talk about the year breaker of the year, but hallelujah, we got some great stars for the monkey. It's not perfect, but it is pretty darn good compared to last year. If anything, maybe the energies of 2022 Water Tiger made you a little bit more humble, which is always a good thing. And it is also really, and you still might be living through some of the life lessons that happened of 2022 Water Tiger. But let's see what the Water Rabbit has to offer. And we are going to be looking at either the year, month, day, or hour of birth. And that's where you want to see how the monkey will be affecting you in this Water Rabbit year. So let's look at those favorable and unfavorable directions. Now, we have neutralizer, favorable travel, reinforcements, forgiveness, and treasury on the positive. And then unfavorable, we have robbery, melody, buyer's remorse, and scandal. So we're not out of the woods quite yet. So, all right, for the monkeys here. All right. The thing that I really do want to say, though, is congratulations for all the monkeys that are here today. It really does show your resilience and your proven ownership of who you are. You didn't crumple, even though sometimes it felt like it. You didn't completely crumple and lay down and just like give up. Keep going, monkeys. You got a lot to offer. All right. So we have the neutralizer. And the neutralizer is going to negate some of those challenges, blockages that we've had in our life. Now, what I do need for you to understand is we do not want to leave unresolved problems. We got a lot of crap thrown at us last year. Again, year, month, day, or hour, depending where it was at. And who knows, maybe you had a couple of other animals that were misbehaving last year. This is a year that I want you to write down every single problem that you have had, what was the root of the problem, and then find the discipline to start doing something about it. Do not sweep it under the carpet. It will come back to haunt you. All right, neutralizer, negating those challenges, blockages. So this is going to help you bring active flow to your life, but you do have to help it along the way. Now, remember, this is one of the travel animals, and you have favorable travel in your life this year. So added on by the 2023 energy. So you've got bright opportunities. This is really good, especially for business travel. You could, again, use this to help expand your business. And when you're traveling, I'm going to say this for the monkeys and the snakes, who also had a travel energy this year. It's very easy to put in those noise canceling earbuds or headsets and then check out. Just check out. Remember, use this as a tool to connect with people, and you never know who is going to be sitting next to you in a plane or standing in front of you in a line while you're waiting for food, or, you know, some like interact with people, connect is what I'd like you to do. All right. Then we have reinforcements, and reinforcements are, again, this is problem solving. It will help you resolve conflicts that you may incur this year, but also from the past. So this is going to help you also get opportunities to improve your assets, if you will, your investments. So that will help. Forgiveness, been talking about that pretty much all day, but especially for the monkeys, find the root of the problem and forgive yourself for where you think that you have messed up so much. That if you can make peace with yourself and sleep at night for the things that have happened, you'll be a much happier human being. So anyway, so be open-minded, be patient. Just because you're ready to forgive someone, they may not be ready to forgive you. Do your part. That's all you can do. That's all you can do anyway on any of this. Do your part. Here's the good one, you guys. You have treasury. Treasury means that it governs your wealth. This is one of the things that pops it up to so many stars in 2023, is that you can increase your income, you can raise your rates, you can amp up your dominance in the industry. It really will help directly increase your income. So if you are, you know, again, whether it's a bonus or, you know, a bigger project, because this is like the national treasury, this is very, very big money inside. So if you've got it, this is something that can, you're going to be rewarded for your knowledge. It's good for promotions. It's going to help you make better decisions about money. And if you are someone who needs that, this is something that can very much help you this year. Okay. All right. And I do want to add on to this particular animal is one of the animals that has sort of a sixth sense this year. So you're going to maybe be more inclined to, I'm going to say, amping up your intuition, your sixth sense, maybe delving into metaphysics. If you've got a monkey in your chart, you're like really digging this information this year, and you're really going to take it to the next level of embracing it, incorporating it into your life, and then making something of it. So this one is a really fun one to help you improve your life, the lives of others. So this may be a year where you're going to take a deeper dive into study about metaphysics. And there's the DIY way of doing things, and then there's the mastery way of doing things. You need to decide how deep you want to go into something, but this is a year that is saying go deep. So it's up to you whether you want to do that or not, because it literally can last a lifetime. And then I'm going to talk a little bit later about a piece that can help you with this. I'm really excited about that as well. All right. The unfavorable one is going to be robbery. And now this particular robbery does have a feng shui consequence, so we're not going to want to disturb that too much. I'll talk about it during the feng shui sector, but just know that the monkeys themselves and anyone in the sector that we're going to be talking about during the feng shui, that we don't want to trigger robbery. So there's going to be a potential of losing your belongings or having them lifted. Again, it could be mismanagement, that you're not paying attention. So there is this potential of loss of money because of it, because, again, maybe it's, something very valuable that got taken from you, but it is also looking at it as a mismanagement of your time. You're wasting precious time. You're spending your days more doing frivolous things that do not add to the value of your life. Instead, it depletes it, and then you're constantly running against the clock. You could be mismanaging your resources, so people don't want to help you anymore, so you're robbed of that, but you're robbing yourself. So again, do you see how you can take this and turn it into a positive by being a little bit more disciplined to help yourself? Now, this is one of the metal animals, so this is, we're happy to see that metal back into the annual chart. This is about making decisions in your systems, so do help yourself on this one. And then it could also be that opportunities are taken away from you. Why? Because you were maybe wasting your time and you didn't follow up with somebody right away, and then you lost the opportunity. So there you go. All right. Then we have malady. So health problems, prevention always is the key. If you've got a first sign of anything, take immediate action that something doesn't go chronic. Watch, the intake of food, intake of information that you're putting into your brain, and do watch also for addictive behavior. All right, now the monkeys in 2023 has something called buyer's remorse. In the previous year, you had a bigger, the big spender, which meant that you were going to spend a lot of money, and whether you liked it or not, it was going to come your way. And so what you are best advised to do, whether it be the big spender or the buyer's remorse, you want to have a little bit of a cushion if you possibly can. It is also important for you to, this might be a time where you might look for some sort of line of credit that that you're going to be able to pay back. But cash flow is going to be a little bit of a problem for you, even though you have this treasury and money coming in. If you don't have a plan to close the door, it's going to be gone. I also highly encourage, because it will happen, is this is a little bit less problematic than the big spender. So you definitely want to have a plan on how you're going to invest. Now, this might be you're investing in yourself, investing in a program that will help your business better, invest in, maybe you need to upgrade your phone. This isn't as big as the big spender. The big spender is, and it's relative to you, it is going to be like, maybe replacing your phone or maybe your computer, not that so big ticket item like, got to take out a major loan for this one, and it's going to be years to pay it back unless you've been planning for this. And here's the thing, you guys, these energies are happening all the time. You will receive all of it over the course of 12 years. These are all going to shift around and you will experience them. So you might be having a good year this year, your animals, you may be having a crappy year on some of these animals. Know that they last a year. And here's the key objective. We're trying to play on the favorable side and transform the unfavorables into positive. So buyer's remorse, invest in yourself. Now, you might have some scandals along the way. This is kind of a lusty kind of energetic. So this could mean that you are, kind of getting caught up in relationships that you shouldn't be in. So you kind of want to watch that. And of course, if it's any type of scandal financially, clean this up. This is a year you could be found out. So you think that you got the best plan ever. Well, you know what? Today with forensics, as we're seeing, nothing is secret. Your digital imprint, no matter what you write on a computer, it is an imprint, and digging deep enough, you can find it. So keep it clean and you will be on the good side of it. All right, let us move on to the combination. Now you're going to start seeing some repeats here. We haven't gone through all of the animals, but you're going to see a little repeat. The monkey and the snake are best friends. So if you have a snake in your chart and not a monkey, both have very good energies this year, but boy, oh boy, companion up together and see what magic you can create. All right, let's look to the clash animal. Monkeys know this one really well. This is the tiger. We are just exiting this energy right now. The monkeys certainly had some fur pulled out of its coat this year, but the famous sage Frank Sinatra once said, "If I can make it in New York, I can make it anywhere." Well, if the monkeys can make it through a tiger year, you can make it through anything. So you are sitting pretty now moving forward, depending on what's in the rest of your chart. So you did a good job, and congratulate yourself. It was a heroic, showing for you this year. All right, let's look at the month of August. This is the first animal of the metal season. So we love the metal for this year. This is good about your decisions and all of that. And so we've got some nice green days on the standard version, but wait till you see what we can do with this in the personalized when we do that demo this afternoon. Let's have a look at the Southwest sector. This was the sector in 2022 that was so disruptive, but this year we do, like I said, it's going to have a feng shui consequence. We'll talk about that robbery that we all need to be watching for, but that's in the Southwest 3 sector.